Hey everyone, and welcome back to Yana's English Academy. Let's face it, we've all been in situations where we need to resolve a conflict, whether at work, with friends, or even family. But did you know there are specific phrases that native English speakers use to handle these situations like pros? Today, I'm going to teach you 25 advanced expressions that will not only make you sound fluent, but also help you resolve conflicts gracefully. Let's jump in. Okay, picture this. You're in a tense situation and you are the one who has to break the ice. And these phrases are perfect to start the conversation without making it worse. Number 1, let's clear the air. This is a great way to say, let's talk about what's bothering us and fix it. For example, we've been avoiding each other all week, so let's just clear the air and talk this through. Phrase number 2, we need to talk this through. That means that we need to discuss something thoroughly until we find a solution. This disagreement is affecting our teamwork, so we really need to talk this through. Number 3, can we have a heart-to-heart? That means a deep and honest conversation about our feelings. I feel like we're drifting apart. Can we have a heart-to-heart? Number 4, let's get everything out in the open. That means let's bring hidden issues into our conversation. An example, instead of keeping things bottled up, let's get everything out in the open, shall we? Number 5, it's time to address the elephant in the room. That means it's time to finally talk about the big, obvious issue everyone is avoiding. We can't ignore this anymore. It's time to address the elephant in the room. See? These phrases show you're mature and ready to deal with the situation and not run away from it. Sometimes we make mistakes. It happens to the best of us. When it's time to own up, here is how you can sound sincere. Number 6, I want to make amends. Say this when you want to fix your mistake. I know I hurt you, and I want to make amends for what I did. Number 7, let's patch things up. That means let's fix our relationship. Think of it like patching a hole in your favorite sweater. We've been friends for years, so let's patch things up and move on. Number 8, I owe you an apology. This is a polite way to admit you were wrong. I was out of line earlier. I owe you an apology. Number 9, how can I make it right? How can I make it right? Ask this when you want to fix a situation. I regret my actions. How can I make it right? Number 10, let's turn over a new leaf. Let's start fresh and leave the past behind. We've had our differences, but let's turn over a new leaf. These phrases don't just fix the problem, they show you're someone who cares about relationships. Next, let's talk about finding common ground. These phrases will help you focus on teamwork and compromise. Number 11, let's meet halfway. That means let's compromise so everyone's happy. Example, we both have valid points, so let's meet halfway on this issue. Number 12, we need to find a middle ground. That means we need to agree on something that works for both sides. Neither of us is completely right, so let's find a middle ground. Number 13, I understand your perspective. That means I acknowledge the other person's point of view. I understand your perspective and I think we can work this out. Number 14. Let's focus on what we agree on. When I say this, I mean that I want to concentrate on shared goals instead of disagreements. We may disagree on some points, but let's focus on what we agree on. Number 15. We're on the same team here. This is a reminder that you share common interests. We might have different approaches, but we are on the same team here. So these phrases can work magic, especially in group projects or family discussions. Once the dust settles, you'll want to move forward, and these phrases will help close the chapter. Number 16. Let's bury the hatchet. Let's end an argument or a conflict. This argument has gone on long enough. Let's bury the hatchet. Number 17. We put this behind us. This means to leave past issues in the past. After our conversation, I'm glad we've put this behind us. Number 18. Water under the bridge. This phrase describes a past issue that no longer matters. I'm sorry about last week, but let's consider it water under the bridge. Number 19. Let's mend fences. This means to repair a damaged relationship. It's been years since we've spoken. Let's mend fences. Number 20. We can start fresh from here. This means to begin anew and leave the past behind. Let's forget about the argument and start fresh from here. Here are a few more phrases for those tricky situations where you need flexibility. Number 21. Let's settle our differences. Let's resolve our disagreements. An example. We've been arguing for days, so let's just settle our differences today already. Number 22. No hard feelings. This expression says that you don't hold a grudge. I know we disagreed earlier, but hey, no hard feelings. Number 23. I don't want there to be any bad blood between us. This phrase expresses a desire for no lingering resentment. Look, I value our friendship, and I don't want there to be any bad blood between us. Number 24. Let's agree to disagree. Let's accept differing opinions without further argument. We clearly see things differently, so let's just agree to disagree. And the last phrase is, it's important to resolve this peacefully. This phrase emphasizes finding a calm, respectful solution. An example, we've had our disagreements, but it's important to resolve this peacefully. And there you have it, 25 advanced expressions to handle conflict like a pro. Which one do you think you'll use the most? Let me know in the comments. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more tips to improve your English. See you next time on Jana's English Academy. Goodbye for now.